Hey Plenty friends, welcome back to another new Plenty video. First thing first, thank you so much to everybody that left a comment and watched yesterday's video and left a good comment. I needed some help and I got a lot of it, and I'm really grateful to have each and every single one of you guys. But today we're gonna go do some free therapy. Kind of, well, it is kind of for me because I like to go plant window shopping. If I do see something cute, I'll go ahead and snatch it up, but I just want to go ahead and see what they have. Spring is like so close, and these stores are offering a lot of great plants here in San Antonio, Texas. And yeah, I don't know, but I'm hoping we're gonna find some cool stuff. And yeah, also all the locations are in the description box below, and if you want to go ahead and check these locations out. And if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is David. We do a lot of plant shopping videos here and plenty chores, just a lot of plenty content, so I hope you enjoy. And this is also Valentino. I gotta introduce him now because he has a lot of friends here now, right baby? Yeah. Let's go. Aw, he's so cute. He's so cute, baby. Hey Plenty friends, welcome back to another new Plenty video. So I didn't show y'all in the intro shots, now that I mentioned it, because that intro was like, I didn't know what they had. So basically I actually did found a uncommon plant. I think it's actually rare. I looked it up on Etsy and even on Google, and I don't really find it online. Well, it's not because it's crazy and expensive. It's because I feel like there's no interest in it. But it's such a shame because it's such a bit of a plant, but I'll get more into it down the line. But right over here you can see that Live Trans, I believe, or no, it's Urban Jungle, they had any shipments, and they had these beautiful luscious marble queen potos for $13.98, and then they're done like in a really nice catch pot. Like, look at that. Beautiful. I know people love these a lot. I already have one. I used to have a lot of them, and because every time I will see them, especially the ones from Coastal Farm, I mean Urban Jungle ones are also really beautiful, but the ones from Coastal Farm, they are like really luscious and like extremely full and extremely variegated, and it was so hard for me like never to pick one up. Now I'm trying to get better, but I mean, if I see one that's really pretty, like I just cannot pass it up. But these are really cute. I like the size. It's a really good value, and you get really nice ones. And then right over here, it's a beautiful pepperoni that I'm struggling to pick up. It's really nice and variegated. Like, look at that. I love these pepperonias. And there's a person that I follow on Instagram. She's pretty big on houseplants, and I saw that she has one of these very mature. Like, she has actually grown it. I think she had it for like 2 years. And this is we see this plant all the time, but I have never really seen one really mature and full. These are really easy to look after. Like, these are awesome, but I've never really seen one like massive. And so I saw hers and I was like, oh my goodness, like that is gorgeous. So beautiful. And then in the intro y'all saw the asparagus fern, which is or maidenhair fern, my bad, it's a maidenhair fern, another beautiful plant, but it's very finicky. Like, it needs, you can tell it needs high humidity. It likes to stay moist. I don't think it likes to dry out. I mean, it's not as bad as a Boston fern, but it's still pretty up there. But it's really beautiful, and that would be like nice in a terrarium. And then over here is this gorgeous neon pothos. If you don't have a neon pothos, I always talk about this, but I mean, it's up to you. I know people have collections that are like, they have what their taste, but if you're getting into houseplants, I highly recommend you to get a neon pothos. They're just really awesome. And then over here we have some calatheas. Like, these are, I saw in one box, and the other like missing plants. It was basically those. I was wondering what it was, but it was that. I remember a long time ago we did a plant shopping video at Lowe's, and I saw a massive Scandapsis exotica and a massive planter. It was insane, and I think they had it for like $28, which is not bad. It was huge. And then I filmed it, I posted it, and it was, I think, not this location, it was a different location that I usually go to. This is a stunning calathea. And as I was editing, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to go back and pick it up. And so I posted the video, and I went back the next day, and it was not there. It was gone. it's all good because down the line I ended up getting one for myself and I ended up growing it pretty big. Surprisingly, Scandapsus exoticas are really, really easy to look after. But sadly, I got rid of it. That was one of the plants that got purged, which I regret, but it was nice to know that that's a really, really easy plant to look after, and I have some, like, I mean, I can't really say advice because it's just so easy to look after. Over here is one of the new ones. It's a pothos, a silver streak pothos, and these are for $20. Not that bad. I do have one, and mine's outside because I want it to get nice and long. I kind of miss it having it inside, but yet again, I'm entering that spot that I'm kind of running out on like really, really good lights on my plants. Like I want to make sure each and all of my plants are getting good light. And I know that I now want some plants outside, so I placed it outside. It's getting a lot of amazing bright and direct light, and yeah, if I miss it, I'll just take a cutting and bring it inside, and that'll be fun. Here are some African violets for $5.48. These are pretty, and I didn't saw any in this shipment, but usually you can find a lot of variegated ones. I remember one time, I think it was last month, we went plant shopping and we saw like 3, if not even 4 variegated African violets. It was super duper cool. They're just gorgeous, but I've never really, I think I did got one a long time ago when I was first getting into houseplants. And a lot of you told me, like, be careful with that one because that one's a really finicky plant and doesn't like to have water in its leaves, and yeah, it died. This is a fun Hoya DS70. I think it's also known as Velovata. This one's basically everywhere. When I first saw it, it was pretty cool. It's still really, really stunning. I love like the matte green, the round leaves, and it's just a beautiful Hoya. It's gorgeous. There's also one that's variegated, and that one's pretty too. I saw them on Etsy. Here are some Dracaenas. Oh, did y'all found out that I think snake plants are now, a lot of the snake plants are identified as Dracaenas. I'm pretty sure. They got renamed. Or I think Dracaenas they became Mr. Santiverias. One of them converted, like they got together. I need to look back into that, but I keep seeing that all over, that they got reclassified. Like what? So this location didn't have a lot of amazing plants, but I'm really happy that I came over because at the end I found a crazy plant. Like it's just so crazy. So here's a Moroccan pothos, it's $14.98. This would be nice on clearance, but since it's not $15, it's not going to be 50%. Unless you're really good at negotiating. I think you can get it for $7. I think that's like the second tier, which is still a really good price. But they were closed and they only had a self-checkout, and I don't really like taking a plant, to the clearance section. Like asking for a clearance on self-checkout because like I always feel bad for them. They always have a lot going on. This location was busy. It's springtime. A lot of people are getting a lot of mulch and plants and soil. Here's this one. This one's pretty. I do have this one. Wait, no. I'm getting confused. They look pretty similar. I have this one is a Polynesian ivy. The one that I have is the watermelon one, and that one's really easy to look after. I think I had this one, but it ended up getting crispy pretty fast. I don't know if it was the water or if it was like not getting enough humidity, but I might try again. I really, really love the foliage. I love how dark it is. I like the contrast. There's some anthuriums and bromeliads, and there's my boyfriend. I told him like I'm gonna slow it down, so whenever I say that, we just end up talking about a lot of things, and we're talking a lot. He was telling me a lot about work and just like that, so it was pretty fun, like plant shopping in the moment and just chatting with him, and then of course coming home and doing a voiceover is like a bonus. They have this beautiful Brazil, and these are pretty cheap. I didn't show you the price, but these are usually $23.98. And I think that's a very reasonable price. They're usually very beautiful and like lush. They come with a nice macrame hanger and then with the cash pot. Like what more can you ask? Like That's a really good deal. There is, again, a lot of plants that didn't look so good. Like you can see a plant that's dry. But this is a late night plant shopping. Like we're gonna go outside in a bit and I'm gonna show you some cool succulents and cactuses that I saw. I saw a cactus that was blooming and I've never seen it bloom. I'm not quite sure if you can hear that. Valentina's scratching the cat post. Here are some bird of paradise. This is from Coastal Farm. I've never seen that planter, so this is brand new. And honestly, that is not a bad price because it comes with a nice planter. It's $40. It comes with 2 very massive bird of paradise, and there was a lot of different colors. I think that's like baby blue, very pale. And then they have these dracaenas, which are really, really cute, or limelight dracaenas. I'm not quite sure they call them snake plants, but I'm still gonna call it a dracaena. And so people yell at me being like, that's not what it's called. But I will always know it as a dracaena. Over time I'll adjust. And then they had a micans. These are always fun to catch because like, I don't know, I remember when these were like really like the biggest fuss. I'm gonna go and let Valentino get out because the boys all doors are like closed. Hey baby, you wanna go outside? Alrighty, that was Mr. Valentino. And this micans was $14.98. I love that planter. I love the browns. Very beautiful. It complements the micans really nicely, I think so. And then this one, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see a mature purple waffle plant. I think that was a snow queen, something like that. Because there's another one that looks pretty similar, but it's a purple waffle plant. And then they have a new one. It looks like more brownish. Like it looks like piss. I think it looks like piss. But they made a new one. Like, it has like a different color. This begonia was extremely healthy. That was kind of cute. I mean, we always see these plants, right? But if I didn't went, and I would have never found that beautiful plant and little thing. I mean, I was gonna wait, but I'll tell you right now. I think there was one left. There could have been another one. So there is still another one, and I just filmed this as of right now, tonight, and I'm posting it tonight. So if you're watching it as of right now, what is today? February the 25th. If you go tomorrow, it'll still be there. So my San Antonio people, there you go. Sorry, I'm like drinking like coconut milk and I'm burping a lot. But really, really cool plants. I mean, not the best looking plants, but there's some hidden gems, and I was just happy to get out. I wanted to see the big box store locations. This is a really fun alocasia. This one was $24.98, California, and I do have one of these. I think I have 2. So I have the bulb, and it's outside. It's starting to put out green little sprouts. And then my boyfriend, something happened yesterday, not with him, but it was somebody else, and I was really, really like extremely stressed. And what do you do when you're stressed? I mean, I like to go plant shopping or go to food, and we ended up going to H-E-B. And if you know, H-E-B is like a local grocery store basically in Texas. They sell really good plants. It's like an Aldi's or a Trader Joe's. Like they sell really, really great plants. And there was selling one, like it was on a 6-inch planter. It was really, really full, and I'll show it to you on a different video. I got it for so cheap. I got it for $12.98. I think that's pretty cheap. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm really, really happy. It looks really cute. I have it in the kitchen because I think those kind of alocasias attract spider mites, and that's never fun. So every time I'm in the kitchen washing dishes, I mean, as of right now, I check it just to make sure that it's doing okay. But that was really, really fun. And I said H-E-B because I know they usually have a lot of good plants. It's a hit or miss. That's also where I got my silver bamaranto and a beautiful tradescantia at the same time. It was insane. And they also sell food. So it was awesome. It made my day, and it it was just nice, and I cannot wait to show it to you, because at the end of the month I always like to show y'all all the plants that I got. And this month I've been kind of strict. I mean, trying not to get a lot of plants because I see everything and I just want to take it home. But I think I did a pretty good job. I'll find out, I think, like when I film the video, how many plants I got. I think I have 10. There are 4 new ones are coming in, but I don't think they're gonna come in pretty soon. I got it from Etsy, and it's gonna be for an unboxing pretty soon. So, also, like, I'm just showing a lot of the succulents. I think they're really, really beautiful. I love me some good succulents. And I have 2, or I had 3, but one of them didn't make it, and they were outside, and they survived the entire winter. And succulents, they get this beautiful color when they're stressed out. So it can be like really, really cold temperatures, really, really hot temperatures, or when the sun is too intense. They put out this beautiful color, and the ones that I have outside, I'm pretty sure I showed it to you a lot of times, but they are beautiful. I just love to look at them in the mornings when I'm drinking my cup of coffee. So I love succulents and cactuses, and I see another creator on Instagram. She's pretty big, and she's shining the light a lot now on orchids and succulents and cactuses. So I'm really happy to see that, because I feel like they're so underrated. I think people are starting to like branch out to everything else, because back then it was always about like uncommon and rare aeroids, which is still really, really cool, but there's a lot of other cool plants out there. Like, there's a lot of cool succulents and cactuses, and everybody's getting busy. That's why like the plant community started to get small, because people started going back to their daily lives. But succulents and cactuses, if you give it the light that it needs, that's all you gotta do. And I mean, you'll deal with pests, but it's not going to be as intense as like a philodendron or a pothos or a alocasia or calathea. These guys thrive under neglect, and I think they're super duper cool. So the thing is, I have some pretty good grow lights, but I think I might need to get some really stronger ones, because I do want to grow this was a really cool cactus. I was debating on taking this one home. I just think they're so cute when they're tiny, and they took forever to grow, which is awesome. So that means you'll have more space. And yeah, it's cool. I love cactuses and succulents. And then right at the bottom, y'all are gonna see one. I think it was like new shoots. My boyfriend thinks it's flowers. No, yeah, and we don't really know. So I don't know if there's an expert out there that can tell us what it was, but this is the name: Euphoria Chocolate Drop. Beautiful name. $26.98. Do y'all see that? Those thorns are really, really scary, but it's a cool cactus, and I like it a lot. It's pretty bold, but those look like flowers. I mean, but they also look like new shoots. I think it's gonna bloom. And then there was this one. It looks like the fire sticks, but I don't think... Yeah, it wasn't. It was like Euphoria something. It was pretty cool. And then they had this string of dolphins, you guys. They were so cute. So cute. This one was kind of messed up. I ended up fixing it. Do y'all see the little dolphins? They're just so adorable. I was going to take this one home. But then at the very end, something was calling me. Well, I saw plants in the other aisles outside, and I was like, let me just go ahead and check them out. And then that's when I saw a sport variegated cast iron plant. Yeah, it was crazy. So I left this one behind, and I regret it, because it was cute. It was very healthy. You can see how like full it is, and lots of new leaves coming through, or dolphins. And it was for $12.98. That's a really good price. I wanted to see the other one, so I ended up placing it right there. And I thought it was gonna fall. I freaked out. I was like, oh my god. But no, it was fine. And then here's the other one. They have some really nice... I like that cactus, like with all of those cactuses in one planter. It was beautiful. And I was like, which one should I take? Which one's talking to you? And I like this one because it had flowers. So it means that it's happy. Well, when plants bloom, that usually means they're stressed out. But, or it means that it's happy. So, who knows? With this one. The entire time we were like debating, I was like, which one should I get? This one's cute, but that was the first one that I picked. And I get kind of emotional. I'm like, that one's like, it was meant to be. But no, we decided with the one with the flower, because it was just cute. Here's some more succulents. Here's another, well, you're gonna see in a bit, another variegated bear paw. These are coming up everywhere. The one that I had, we ended up getting it a while back at the Home Depot, and it's still alive, surprisingly. I ended up repotting it and giving it a more faster draining potting mix because it had peat moss. These come with peat moss, and that's not really the best for them. So I ended up repotting it, and I was pretty aggressive with them, I'm not gonna lie. If you saw the video, you will see how like it was pretty rough, but it's looking really, really good right now. These are always fun to find when they sell like little snake plants. I like that a lot. These are usually pretty cheap, so these are like $4 something, I believe. I would have taken it home and placed it in a small little terracotta. That would have been so cute. But I tell myself only one plant, and it's only if you like, need to take it, like if it's talking to you, you know. Because like I said, like, oh my goodness, I would literally put like a whole cart full of plants. Here are some Tradescantias and a bunch of Boston ferns. Beautiful. And they were pretty cheap. I also saw some in Walmart, and they were a lot cheaper. They were like 14 something. And these are $16.98. But yeah, so I mean, over here you're gonna see a polka dot plant. It's pretty funny to find them because I know that Urban Jungle sells them. I think some people have them as houseplants. I think it'd be a houseplant, but this one was like $1.98, and I was like, that's crazy because like I've seen it for like $14. Yeah, so I found a cast iron plant, and it was variegated, and it was beautiful. I've been wanting a cast iron plant, but I was like, I don't know. There are some foxtail ferns. Those are always fun to find. And then right there next to the foxtail ferns, you're gonna see a beautiful plant. It's like purple. These are $20. That's not bad. They're huge. And then look at these. This is like such a pretty purple. But how would you care for that? Like, $8.98. It's like a metallic purple. And here's a cast iron plant. We were just like browsing, and then I thought I saw a strip of variegation. It was pretty loud. See, like right there, I was like, what is this? And then I called my boyfriend. I was like, hey, is this what I think it is? And then I was like checking the other leaves, and you can like literally see right there in the bottom. So there was 2 of them, and yeah, I mean, these are so beautiful. I was watching videos how to care for them on TikTok, and there was a video about giving us some history about it. And supposedly cast iron plants used to be like extremely popular back then. Like they were very popular. But then some people ended up making it into like a clown, like into a joke, the plant. Like if you had it, it was a joke. And then over time, it just started losing interest. And ever since then, nobody really pays attention to this plant no more, which is kind of sad. But back in the day, people used to have this plant as a house plant. A lot of people. And I remember one of my grandmas, she has it in her yard. She still has it, I'm pretty sure. I told my boyfriend, like, put that one back. And we're taking that cast iron plant. So cute. And I don't know. This is the second time with my boyfriend that we have found a. He looks so scared. I was like, do you mind? Because I was like, you look so handsome. And then I was like, do you want to be the thumbnail? I think you. Because like this is the second time that we have found a variegated houseplant that was not being sold as variegated. I mean, he's the one that found the Monstera aurora. And then if it wasn't for him, because I was not going to go to this location. We're going to go to a different location. But I was like, should we go? Like, I kind of feel like I should check it out. It's been a hot minute. Like, it's been a week. But let me go ahead and, like, and he was like, yeah, let's go check it out. And I was like, okay. So if it wasn't for him, I would have never found it. It's just really, really cool. Like, it's fun. It makes me happy because, like, it's always times when I don't want to go. Or, like, you know, it's not whenever you want to. It's like when the universe or whatever you want to believe in, like, gives it to you. And this is the second time it has happened, like, unexpectedly. Like, not even, like, trying to find something, but... And the reason why you saw me, like, looking through the leaves in the beginning is because cast iron plants in general are very, very beautiful. I love their bold leaves. They kind of look like Sansevieras, like the Wildplant Sansevieria, and they're beautiful. But I don't know, I was just checking the leaves and seeing if I saw any pests, but that's when I found the sport. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then here's the other one that he found. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, the non-variegated one is beautiful too. But this one for $12.98, like, let's be for real. Like, if you go on Etsy or anywhere online, a variegated one is like $80. So it was just really, really cool to find one for like really, really cheap. And it's like a unicorn. Like, you don't really find them pretty often. Beautiful. Like, I'm just obsessed. It's beautiful. But that is basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for going late night plant shopping. I probably did sound a little bit like tired and a lot of stuttering more than usual because, like, I'm a little bit tired, but I wanted to push this video out as soon as possible because, like, that was just really, really cool. And there's one left, and I'm pretty sure that there could have been another one. We just saw the front row, and if you want one of these, go ahead and snatch it up. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I know there has to be somebody else that... Look, here's a bunch of polka dot plants. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that, like, likes to find, like, variegated stuff as well. So, yeah, like, go check it out if you want to, and it was great. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!